Hello Diary, this is May 1st, 2026. I've just read My Weird School, Miss Lazar is Bizarre, written by Dan Goodman. These pictures drawn by Jim Palliot. And I'm snowballing this book. I have been snowballing this book since March 14. I've just finished page 27. May 1st. It's been like more than 1.5 months. But I just finished only 27 pages. That means I've been snowballing a bunch of books, including Geronimo Stilton. So I have more than 7 or 8 books that I'm snowballing right now. Then right now I'm trying to tell you the story that I've just read. Chapter 1, a bathroom emergency. AJ has a secret. Secret was whenever he felt this feeling, he said antsy feeling, he raises his hand and got a permission from Miss Daisy to go to boys' room, in which he had no business at all, but it was his excuse to stretch his legs a bit and do some other things in boys' room. So he went and he made faces in the mirror and he threw some crumpled toilet papers into the garbage bin. Then he spent some time. Then he decided to go to class. So, but he somehow thought it is perfect to flush down the water, one of the bowls, so that would make sense to everybody in classroom that he went to bathroom. So he pushed the button, but instead of the whole water swirling down the hole, it started rising up to the edge of the toilet bowl. Then it started spilling over to onto the floor of bathroom. Then it was flowing down under the door. So he got panic. He got panting and he got very frustrated, and he had no thought. He had to think fast, but he got panicked, so he yelled and he ran out of boys' room. Then he yelled and he said that there's a volcano in the boys' room and it's erupting and the school is gonna be flooded. So everybody came out, and even Mr. Klutz, the principal of the school, came running over. So and Mr. Klutz talked through his walkie-talkie. He called Miss Lazar, who is school custodian, and with the sounds of lawnmower, she drove her scooter to the boys' room. Then she hopped out of the scooter. Then she clean up the hole. Then she found crayons stuck inside. So everybody looked at AJ. But AJ was innocent. He did not put anything in the toilet. So he tried to say he had nothing to do with the toilet backed up. But nobody believed him. And right after Miss Lazar saved the day, then she got another call, then she went back to her duty. And whenever AJ heard sound of word duty, that reminded him of word duty, D-O-O-D-Y. So basically same sound, different words, but whenever he knows pretty much about the different meanings between two words, but whenever he heard this sound, he can't help but giggling. So this boy is cute. In chapter 3, the greatest idea in the history of the world. So in the recess time, AJ and his two friends went out to playground, and they played in the monkey bar. Then nearby there are Andrea and her friend Emily. Emily is crying baby. And when and Andrea told AJ she knew why AJ put some crayons inside of the bowl. Then she said it's all because AJ made the school flooded, and then he can go to home. So AJ said that is nonsense, and I did not make it flooded. Even he did not have this kind of thinking when this already happening in the toilet. So AJ got mad, and at that moment, Andrea and Emily got loose balls. They have been doing catch balls, like throwing balls and receiving balls together. But at the moment, they lost their tennis ball. Then AJ grabbed it and threw it over the roof, school building, roof of the school building. Then Emily started crying because Emily said the ball is her birthday present. Then it is glowing in the night, so she got she was very sad, and she started crying. Then even Andrea said she's gonna tell on him to her mother, because her mother is vice president of a PTA, Parent and Teachers Association, and she said you can be suspended. Then AJ thought it's gonna be cool because when he suspended, then when he got suspended, he will be playing video games at home. But AJ promised Emily to retrieve the ball for her, then return it to her. So AJ and two other friends went to school custodian's office under basement. Then They asked Miss Daisy to save the ball. I think that's the story until... I think that's the story so far. Yeah, that's right. Wow, I try to explain that I know, that I can remember from this book, from the story, but it is really hard. I know it's a school kids story and that there's nothing big deal and big words or difficult words, but I think it's all because I just skipped the whole basic words and the basic descriptions and basic skills about this language through my school system, and even until now I never imagined that I'm lack of basic skills for my target language, the English. It is a shame. As you just heard my story, my summary about this book, even though I had a high score on TOEIC speaking test, writing test, and TOEIC test, but right now I'm not TOEIC master, but I'm TOEIC expert grade right now. So I thought I'm pretty good at English, but actually I wasn't, and I am not until now. So now I started realizing how much I do not know about this language, and wow, I feel humble. And there are mountainous things that I have to work on further and more. So, but I feel proud of myself that I found these. I got this realization, and I found one of the best ways to improve my language skills. For example, shadowing and overlapping. What else? Yeah, reading a lot of books. And vlogging, and read a book and try to summarize it right after. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. For the comprehensible input, I watch a lot of videos, documentaries and movies, TV shows. Yeah, not TV shows, but mostly documentaries, Netflix, and what else have I been doing? Podcast. Yeah, I've watched tons of podcasts, and I think it's much better than any other formats of videos. I mean, much better than movies, and much better than TV dramas or TV shows. I know for girls, women, they love TV shows and American dramas and British dramas. So all these soap operas. But for men, I think they need more a little bit serious things like documentary or for the conversation or usages. I think podcast is one of the best things you can listen to, because this is not only practical, it can meet your taste. So I'm very proud of myself finding these great ways to improve your language skills. And like this, vlogging every day is, I think, a fastest way you can improve your target language. That's it for today.